What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Today I'm going to do some more standard ranked matches. Just made a few changes, kind of back to what I was doing a month ago, and back into Diamond pretty quickly. So I'll go over those changes real quick, and then I will play some matches, and we'll see how we do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fairly new channel, free to play player. Those that have been watching, you already know. Let's take a look at the deck. Boros deck, naturally. You'll see Hopeful's still in there. I took out Survivor of Corliss, and I put in Adversary. I also took out, let's see, what else did I take out? So I put Survivor of Corliss. Oh, I took out the Hearses, because the Hearses were really great in Diamond last month, or against the decks in Diamond that I played against last month. Like the mono blue that uses the graveyard, anything that's using Atraxa, Itali, and just pitching them in the graveyard and fetching them out, because there are just so many decks and slight different variations that all just do that same thing. So I took those 4 out. I put in 3 Adversary and 1 Ryu Storm Edge, because it's just a great card. I do have a little warrior thing going, only 5 of them, but man, is that powerful when that hits. If I've got a double strike that's swinging through and regular combat damage, I'm getting even more tokens. So for me, that's pretty amazing. If only Virtuoso was a warrior, that would be just amazing. I don't even think there are any warriors with double strike. I'd have to double check and see. There might be, I think Twin Blade is a warrior with double strike. And there are cards that give you double strike. I just don't think it's worth it to put them in the deck, because I need to have like a certain amount of creatures, and I think I've got just over 22 creatures. Pretty solid. Average CMC 2.8. It's kind of hard to do that, but I'm basically curving out at 4 mana. My highest creature is 4, and then I've got some Planeswalker action a little bit higher than that. But overall, pretty early game board state kind of thing going on. And Boros all day. So let's hop into those matches. Been having really just a lot of fun with this deck build. If you haven't tried it, I haven't seen anybody else do this, but I think it's pretty valuable. My 1-drop is Hopeful, which is good because it helps get rid of the enchantment deck. Gets something on the board against the mono red. The 1/2 they drop with haste, and then it's got prowess, so you can at least block that. But overall, pretty solid. This is almost a keep. I mean, I'm going to keep it just because I can play most of the hand, and if I can see a mountain soon, we'll be alright. Turn 1 Hopeful, turn 2 Illuminator, and we'll go from there. If they're playing blue-black, I'm probably just going to be screwed. But we'll see. Simic deck, okay. Alright, let's see if we can get a land. If we can get Lauren's Escape or a land, that would be useful. I would just throw... Oh, Simic Toxic deck. This is disgusting. They're going to throw out Gleeful Spell Thief. And it says whenever an opponent... Actually, it says whenever a player plays a spell that targets a single creature, you can copy it and put it on Gleeful Spell Thief. I use Angel Fire, I use Lauren's Escape, so whenever I try to do that, they'll just copy it, target their own creatures, and then Rot Priest gives you a poison token for each time they target a spell. Their creature becomes the target of a spell. So for me to beat this deck, I need to play as many creatures as possible, don't play the spells that target specific things, and then just win on the battlefield. Otherwise, I'm going to hurt myself. I am going to swing this guy and this guy, just to get some damage in, because it can't kill the Hopeful, and if it blocks Illuminator, good for me. I want it off the board state. Phasing it out, I think. Alright, so if we don't lose our guy, we did get a token, but at least we forced them to play that now. before they get Gleeful Spell Thief. Wow. No Spell Thief? Don't tell me they're gonna pass like that. Did they miss a land drop too? No way. They're doing something. Exile any number of green cards and do what? Choose target creature with mana value less than X. Search your library for a creature card. Okay. So they basically paid 1, discarded a green card. 2 less to cast for each one. Choose target creature with mana value less. Oh, it's exile any number. So what did they exile? They exiled Tainted Observer. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. We might be able to pull ahead here with the creature count. We're at 3 poison counters already, which is spicy. But we're going to start getting some damage in there. It should be 5 damage unless they have something. Oh, comes back in, untap. Alright, that's going to be a problem. They're going to chop one of the Virtuosos, but on the plus side, we're going to get 2 treasure tokens. Now, if they play Gleeful Spell Thief, I'm probably just going to board wipe to not deal with it. Because it's such a pain, and it is so annoying to play against. But if you like Simic, that's the deck. That's the one you play. And it's actually not that hard to build, I think. Your rare is Rot Priest. Everything else is pretty easy. I haven't seen the Burgeoning Life in there before, but this you'll definitely have in there. Tyvar's Stand, it gives plus X, gains hexproof and indestructible for Forest Tap X. It's so good. We're already at 7. I'm gonna have to board wipe. We might even go up to 9 if they have another 1 drop. They got 3 cards in hand, it's possible. Actually, that's game. Because it's gonna be 9, I can block 1, that's it, good game. Ooh, ooh. Good game. That's 11 poison right there. By turn, I missed a land drop, so that was turn 4, and if they started first, it's turn 5, I think. Yes, I'm having fun. Hey, there you go. Definitely see that in Diamond. I remember seeing that last month too, so. Yeah, that was pretty spicy. Lands didn't help us. If I could have played Facebreaker turn 3 instead of the second Illuminator, that would have been really good. Let's run it back. Probably going to see Mono Blue. We just saw the Simic deck. We got Mono Blue that we'll probably see that my deck isn't prepared for now. Mono Red, definitely you'll see. Blue Black Toxic. What else? Mono Black with Phyrexian Obliterator. I'm sure people are still playing that. I'm gonna keep the Depops. I'm all down to 6. Let's see what they do. Okay. Interesting, Mike choice. Can't block, so might as well get one in. It's got the tap 1, creature can't be blocked. Now, Coppercoat Vanguard is awesome. +1/+0 to all humans, and they all get Ward 1, which I think is pretty cool. I want to use Depop now, but this looks like a mono white, and so I'll wait to play Depop, and then I'll play Facebreaker afterwards. No attacks, and turn. I'm hoping that this is like a mono white soldier, and they're only playing the might to get hexproof, and that hexproof from that color until end of turn, and it can't be blocked by that color. Yikes. So it was good that we didn't handle that yet. Let's do Blast Zone, Depop, just to get rid of them. They have to play a board state. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. You know, as many times as we need to clear that out. Board wipe, baby. Bit late on that. Alright, let's see. That's not really a problem. Let's do face breakers so they have to do something. And then next turn, hopefully I draw like a 2-drop so that I can get a second counter on Blast Zone. Play that the following turn to get rid of the... What is this again? Ossification and Coppercoat Vanguard. And another one. Nice. Okay. Swing for 3. I'll take 3. Nope. Alright. Hopefully they notice that that's what I'm doing, so they either swing out and make it easier for me. Oh, okay. And that'll do it for them. Blast Zone has so many good uses. They're in the enchantment deck. 2 drops is like their whole deck. So 1 Blast Zone for 2 solves the whole problem basically. In the mono red, Blast Zone for 1 eats basically their whole deck. And then outside of that, the mono black uses a lot of 4 drops with Sheldred, Phyrexian Obliterator, some other things. But that one card, and it's a land. That is probably the best utility land that's out right now, and I don't see anybody playing it. So, put it in your deck. Moving up. We're actually doing really well on time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. I don't know why my hotkeys are not working. I'll have to look at that. Let's see. That's a mole. That's kind of a keep. We'll toss Elspeth just because it's so far away to play. Naya deck? Ooh. I'll make it a 5-2. I mean, what can they do? Some serious burn, ossification. Oh, they're doing ramp? Okay. Let's do Angel Fire. And then next turn, basically I'm just going to throw out Urza Silex if I don't draw anything that I need. And for turn 4, I could get a Ryu, I could get Sarah Paragon would be nice, get some flying in there. Get 2 lands, or 1 land, put it on the battlefield tab. They need 7 for this to do anything. Such a weak card. I don't know why people play that. That's so bad. You could get so many other great cards. I'll just make my way across the board. That'll be for 7 or 4 at the least. Probably 7. They don't want to lose their ramp. However, the Armored Scrap Gorger, I think, is an amazing ramp card that deals with the board states typically that you'll find right now, because it exiles a card when you tap it from the graveyard, which is very important. Let's see, this is tap add 2, huh? Or tap for 2 and draw a card. Let's do that. Drew a land, cool. So next turn, we'll activate board wipe and get a planeswalker. Lest they get rid of it somehow. Oh, you monster. So I think that gets shuffled into their library after they use it. Itali, oh, for 7. This is spicy. Alright, so they got Adversary and Portal. Ugh, Portal is gonna ruin me. Okay, that's a problem. That means I'm gonna have to board wipe and try to get Blast Zone up high enough to get rid of that, because I don't have Hopeful out. I'll need to find Hopeful, and I only have 2 in there. I'm gonna have to put the Hearse back in just for this. Let's see, 4-drop 2 over, or 3 and 3. Nah. Here you go. Board wipe. I gotta do this every time now? Oh, weak. Board wiping. Alright. Yep, Italia again. Alright. And Sarah, oh no, they're gonna get their whole squad back. That's it. Good game. Yikes. Got him down to 8. It was close. This is that graveyard BS that I was talking about earlier. Now, if you do have Hearse out, what you want to pay attention to when the Portal to Phyrexia trigger goes on the stack, they'll have to make a target. I believe it says target. Target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So they can pick either one. What you want to do is exile the target that's more important, because Hearse targets 2 cards from a single graveyard, so you'll just have to be aware of that. Oh, and it's only 1 graveyard, so. So just target whatever they choose to target, and that'll just get rid of it every time. So Hearse solves that problem in the long term. As long as they don't remove Hearse from the board, you'll be okay. Get a land, thin out their deck. They have 10 cards less than me already. Board wipe? No. Okay, do I have anything in my graveyard that I can play? Not really. They will transform Itali. Nope. No doubt about it. But they have to be very careful about how they swing. Let's see. Could I get around this? If they... Now I cannot. If they swing with Itali, there's a chance on the swing back I could have done something if they didn't get rid of Sarah Paragon. And now there is absolutely no chance that I can win this. They got rid of Urza Silex, which I just run as a 1-of because it's a legendary. I don't have a huge amount of board wipe removal. But, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, nothing. Nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. I'll go no blocks. Down to 18. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? I don't think so. Elspeth fly over. Get stopped by my own angel that they stole. Exile up to 1. Ooh, never mind. Oh, they're gonna blink their own. Is this a remove? Oh, it's a blink. Okay. Let's see what else they take. Guardian of New Benalia. And a Galta. Oh my goodness. That was kind of lucky, but we're still screwed. Do I have enough mana to do both? I don't. I could have got him down to 3 if that was the case. If I had 1 more mana, I could Angel Fire and Depop and board wipe them and just walk across. But that is not the case. So I'm gonna have to board wipe, and then they'll just take Atali from the graveyard back out. It's a move though, right? Draw another card, increase my hand, and just go from there. I probably should have swung first. It's a misplay. That's a misplay. Should have swung first and got that 3 extra life. Board wipe, baby. And now they're up to 12 because Sarah Paragon just gave them a whole bunch. What did you get, a land? Oh no, it has to be a non-land. Alright, so they got Lauren's Escape. They're going to give it Hexproof Indestructible. Fantastic. And what did you get? Fateful Absence. And they chose not to play it. I think that's a May ability. Yeah. Excuse me. Six drop, okay. Search your library, graveyard, battlefield for a non-human, mana value X. Galta, ouch. Oof. That's not good. I mean, I could put Facebreaker down, Angel Fire, it gets stronger, I swing, I gain life, I could take the hits more, but... There's no way they're going to let that through, and the only way I can make it to another turn with it is if they don't block. And I get that extra mana to do Lauren's Escape next turn and then do more, but I just don't think it's going to work. We're going to try though, I mean, you know, whatever. Human error. It could happen. They could just be like, 4 damage, get at it. No, of course not. We're up to 24. What's up? And they're gonna pull. What are they gonna pull? Probably another Sarah. Yeah. That's the smart play. Alright, next turn I'll be able to do Angel Fire from Graveyard and Lauren's Escape. Making that a 7. No, making it a 6. Still not enough. I could take 19 though. I cannot take 25. No. That's it. Good game. Even if I block. Alright, whatever. Let's block the heaviest one. They all have trample. It's just gonna go right over the top. Blanketali. More stuff. This is what so many decks are doing, just any kind of this. So what you want to do is focus the graveyard and have board wipes, so that way you can control whatever nonsense is happening. That was lucky. And you can mitigate what they're about to do. Okay. I don't even have enough mana to board wipe and build Blast Zone, so I've just been stuck at 1. They'll just get its Holly back next turn. Now they are down to 24 cards in their library. Are we really going to try to win this way? Is that our only chance? I think it is. So let's get ready to board wipe. I'm sure they're annoyed at that. But that's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And here comes Atali. Exile cards at the top. Yeah, so maybe they have a whole bunch of stuff. No, it's literally the first card. Invasion is end a card. They're gonna get lands from their library. I mean, that does help me, because then thins out the deck a little more. They chose not to. Smart move. They know what's going on. They see what's happening. Zendikar? You want to get some more lands? No. They're smart. Jru and Hazoret. And we're looking for a board wipe. Alright, that's something. We got a little something. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. But we're going to try. I want to use Lauren's Escape, but it's better to do this. Because if I use Lauren's Escape, it's going to be a +1/+1. And then that'll get rid of Atali if they choose to block with Atali. Or whatever else they put in. And so, yes, we'll get rid of Atali and they'll bring it back again. I'll draw something and discard whatever it is. Hopefully it's non-land and we go up. Either way, it's going to be a 4/4 just for targeting it. Not 5/5, I thought. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It had to have been a non-land. So we lucked out there. That was lucky. Get out of here, Atali. Nobody wants you here. And now we're back up to 11. Yeah. Stupid. That's Holly. Oh. It's so frustrating to play against that. Just non-stop. They're down to 19 though. We can get enough life gain in this. Come on. What are you gonna do? Play more creatures? Land. I like it. No haste, no haste, no haste. They're transforming it, even though it doesn't have haste. Really putting the pressure on. Interesting. Probably gonna discard that. Doesn't give me much value here. I could try to ping stuff, but we've got an 11/11 trample. That's a problem. Get up there. Yeah. Come on now. Oh, get rid of all of good one. We'll play adversary. We'll have another blocker. And I can't believe I'm saying it with this matchup, but we are swinging for lethal. Maybe they won't realize. Maybe they won't block. It's got indestructible. They're gonna block. Yeah, we'll get rid of Scrap Gorger. And exactly 14. So we didn't hit them. And we're never gonna do damage to them again, apparently. But you know what? Take that back. If we draw an Elspeth, we'll be okay. No, we won't. Actually, I take it back. all they have to do is swing with the Tali and we're screwed. Because it's going to do damage in the form of poison counters. And our only blocker just died. So that'll be it. But definitely did as much as we could. Swing out, dude. I'm going to have to block a Tali. I'm all tapped out. Yeah, there you go. And get a tapped and attacking dinosaur. Put the dino out. There you go. So we got 11, 18 damage, 20 damage. I'll go down to 5. I'll be down to 1. That's so trolly. I'll get hit for 4 poison counters. Woo. Oh, they could have played that before and they didn't? Weak. Let's play something with the highest toughness. I can't play it. Highest toughness 2. I guess Benalia. We'll do that. Oh, they're just gonna buff everything. That's a good game. It's at least more fun to play against the Naya version of this deck than the Grixis or the Bant version, because at least you see a whole bunch of cool creatures coming across. Even if I team block a Tali, that's 10 more poison counter and we lose that way. Basically, this combat swing here is going to make me lose in 2 different ways. So, good game. And that was a fun one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yikes. So, it looks like as soon as you get into Diamond, you need to throw that hearse in your deck. But I'm going to keep testing that theory. Let's see what else is out there right now. I'm interested to see. So we've seen the Naya. We've seen the Simic. We saw... Well, there was like a mono white soldier something that just threw it really quickly because of the blast zone. But that's not one that I commonly see. This is garbage. We will toss this. I'll keep it and pitch an Angel Fire just to have the variety. Alright, play this one tap first, then we'll go to Benalia. I'm guessing this is the blue-black Toxic. Just a hunch. Nothing yet, okay. 1 land away from Angel Fire. Angel Fire on Benalia is pretty strong too. Draw a card, lose a life. Alright, sweet. So they're looking to draw a lot. Ooh, wait a minute. This is Esper. Did not get what we wanted. We'll swing for 2. If they don't play anything, I'll scry at the end of their turn just to see what we're gonna draw, because we need a land. We can't wait. They went right to end step. Okay. Scrying just to try to get a land. We're gonna destroy. Okay. Maybe they don't know how that card works. Nice. We found our land. I could do Facebreaker, swing with it. That way we get the token and we can use the token to dig. That's probably the better move. Let's see if we can get that to happen. There we go. Sweet. That's what we needed. Play a little catch up. Ooh, exile target tapped creature. Or they can create a token, but I have a feeling they're going to get rid of Benalia because they don't want to see it.
That's coming off.
The monster.
I am almost sad to see you go.
We are looking for our land drop. Didn't get it, but that's fine. We don't need a board wipe. Let's Angel Fire. And I could get a token here. That's the smart move. So I could play a 4-drop next turn, even if they remove it, play it again. Put a +1/+1 counter up to 1 target creature against first strike. They don't really have any creatures, so they might remove her anyway. Esper Control generally likes to wait until very late mid, or just very late game to play anything. They're just drawing as much as they can using any resource that they have, and eventually they'll try to do something awesome all at once. Yep, saw that coming. Alright, well, hopefully we see a land, and that way we don't need to use the treasure token, but it's there to be used as mana. So.
Remember your training.
Whatever I play, they're likely going to remove. So I just need to hope that whatever I play, they can't. With 5 cards in hand, I guess I'll play Elish Norn first, just knowing that that'll probably get removed. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? Play Paragon. So that way I can play my 3-drop next turn, even if I don't draw anything. That, like, if I draw Elspeth, I'm kind of screwed. Dang. It's down. Well, we had to try. They're down to 10. Here's Sheldra. They're going to try to do some work here. I'll go down to 23. Or 22, sorry. They do have a lot of destroy, so I could put Facebreaker out, but at this point they're hurting themselves every turn and they have no life gain. So if I can keep her alive for a turn, then make her a 4/4 lifelink, I'm kind of stopping what they're doing. They're down to 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Sheldred's going to give them 2 more life. So now they're going to go up. So now I need to find a solution to Sheldred. I don't have an immediate solution. So I'll need to try to bully them on the battlefield. Which means Benalia is still the right choice, at least from what I have.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Chop the 4/5 because it's more damage. Get rid of Elish Norn because it's a higher CMC. We can't even play it right now technically, so get rid of what's useless and just go from there. It's enough trample, so we'll take 3, go down to 19. And if I play Facebreaker, he's probably just going to get removed. So let's see if we can get away with Angel Fire. If they're smart, they'll do removal right now, so that I have to tap it and sack a card just to keep it. Okay, looks like we're getting rid of Facebreaker because 1 more land and we can get a Depop. So for now, it's pretty useless, but it's growing, so. Shoot, at this rate, we want to see Urza Silex. Play it for 3, hope to draw into the 4th mana, and just get rid of everything else.
We must protect the people.
What is this? Enters the battlefield. Return target non-battle permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. They had no permanents. And they're swinging everything at that. They definitely want that. And this is creature tokens get +1/+0, lifelink, and something else. At the beginning of the end step, create a 1/1 with flying. This is a pretty solid Esper control deck. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to beat this, but we're gonna try. I am gonna hope that I make it to 1 more turn. Let's try to get rid of the Planeswalker, just because I got the board wipe in hand. We'll try to use that next turn. They don't know it's a board wipe, so if they try to remove it, they know I can keep it alive. And if they don't, next turn I'll draw another card, I can have something to protect it, and board wipe. Never mind. It's pretty much useless. They're gonna exile my creature and make a 1/1 copy of it. Nothing I can do to shake that. I didn't have Lauren's escape. Just gonna get hit for a bunch here. And board wipe. That's what I'm gonna need to do. Oof. Down to 6. They're gonna get to draw another card. Oof. Yikes. Well, they're down to 34. Interesting. And they're gonna create a 1/1 a turn. This is not a winning battle for us. No sir. Was that -3? Oh, it's a +2. I lose 3, they gain 3. Alright, let's see. Two, 1 flyer. They discarded Portal. We got Elspeth, but that's it. Good game. They can go ahead and do the -3 with the Planeswalker. They can walk across, probably buff it once, something like that. Planeswalker. There you go. Yikes. That was spicy. Ooh.
That's just a start.
Alright, we might have time for one more. Let's check it out. Not a lot of graveyard stuff from that. Hearst could have done a little better, but all that they would have done is hold on to their removal until I made it the creature. Then they would remove it to get the most value out of it. So that's really nothing special. Alright, a lot of different types of decks that we've seen. Well, we haven't seen the mono blue, the mono black, the mono red. And those are the other ones that I've typically seen. Alright, let's see. This is a keep. Almost not a keep, but I'm keeping it. We'll do Benalia first. What is this? 193 card deck. Those sleeves, awesome by the way. Here, let me move so you can see. Oh man. There you go. Just Pearson Elish Nord. Good job, Elspeth. Alright. Let's do Benalia so that way we can do something about this. all this removal that we're going to be looking at. I'm sure of it. Okay. I believe that's Jund. Swing in there. Do a little ramp. Beginning of the upkeep, they draw a card and lose a life. Let's do this. We will do Elspeth. I'm gonna give Benalia first strike.
I won't let a few. This is your fault.
This way I get 2 treasure tokens when they hit, because it's first strike damage and then regular combat damage. Anything with double strike does that in that order. First strike and then regular. And I could play Adversary, but I'm gonna wait. See if they play any kind of creature board state stuff. And then I'll play it, give everything +2 and something flying. This is 2 tap, mill 3, 10 tap, sack, put all Praetor's cards. Search the library for any number of Praetor cards, put them onto the battlefield. Yikes. Alright, land for turn. This is not going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be 4, it's going to be 9. Basically, have put them on 1 turn away. Let's give Facebreaker flying. We're just going to pump these up. Nice. Okay, sweet. We got him down to 1, or got him down to 2. I can go ahead and sack a card for Benalia to keep her alive if they board wipe. And they just hurt themselves for 1. So that was, even if I don't play anything, I could just pass the turn. They're gonna mill, I think. But that should be a good game. Realm Breaker. Okay. That was a pretty easy one. It wasn't even a real matchup. I don't know how you get to Diamond and you have a 193 card deck. You probably got there and then did that. So, I don't know how I feel about that one. We actually have a little bit of time. We'll run it back. I always like to see those do good, or do well, but... Magma Pummeler. Enters battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. If damage would be dealt to Magma Pummeler while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage, and remove that many +1/+1 counters from it. When 1 or more counters are removed, it deals that much damage to any target. It's kind of cool. For an uncommon. Alright, let's see. Where are we at right now? Yeah, we could squeeze in one more. Alright, we haven't seen mono blue, mono black, mono red. This is not a keep. That's fine. Pitch the Angel Fire. Actually, I probably shouldn't have pitched that up. Should have pitched Elspeth. Moving too quickly. I like to have 1 plains open if I can focus on that, or get it to specifically tap for that, so that I think you have something in your hand. Because if you just have 1 colorless open, nobody cares. There's no 1 colorless instant speed problem, you know what I mean? What is going on here? Definitely should have kept Angel Fire. That's my bad. Okay. 4-drop. Let's do Sarah Paragon. I'll do 3 damage instead of 4 to enlist. And just see what we got going on. They're drawing a bunch too. Look at drawing. Looking at the top 4, pick 2. Nice. Okay, so we get Lauren's Escape and Angel Fire. So I could actually leave it like this. Next turn, play Lauren's Escape, discard Benalia, play Angel Fire, and make him disgusting. We'll do that. That seems fair. Ambitious farmhand. Okay. Sweet, that worked out. Go ahead and do that on the Illuminator. We'll draw a card. We'll discard 1. We're gonna discard Benalia. Give it the +1/+1. Scry. It's a land. I do want the land. Next turn, I mean, I'm going to draw it now if I do Angel Fire. But next turn, if I draw that, I can play Elspeth Fly Over. I mean, let's just do the damage. Why not? We'll get in there. Oh, weak. Discard a card. Let's get rid of all V1. Land for turn. Click everything. Yeah, why not? Get in there for 5. Put him down to 11. Alright, what do they have for 6? Exile all creatures and all graveyards. Can't do anything about that. Elspeth, we'll put a creature out.
Right.
If we can find
Let's
one.
clean up this.
Looks like we found one.
City,
Should I do Virtuoso or Facebreaker? I think Facebreaker, because we're at a point where we have a low cards in our hand and a horrible board state. It's also not too threatening. Most people don't notice what it can do until later. This kind of deck is probably just Azuria's control, which is almost like Esper, except they're going to try to build a board state while they get rid of the board. So like the 7-drop board wipe. Oh, this is going to be annoying. It's just going to keep blinking my Facebreaker. That's so weak.
Show him what you got.
And that is a 6-drop. Okay. That's going to be very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Again? Created 2/2. Yup. That.
Thank you for your help.
That is so weak. Am I really gonna waste a board? Well, they don't have that many creatures. We're just gonna go for it. Because the -3 is fetch a creature, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep Elspeth out, so I have something to do. If I don't fetch a creature, it's gonna kill Elspeth. So I have to board wipe. And then put a +1/+1 counter on nothing.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Frustrating. 2/2 double strike, 10 turn. Yep.
Show them the edge of your blade.
Easy now, buddy. They're just gonna keep exiling it. I'm gonna have to get something out.
I've made plenty of connections.
There's something. That might be the only answer. That'll also put them less than 7 lands, because that's what they need to do their board wipe. Make a whole bunch of the Phyrexian Mites with Toxic, that kind of thing. And that's actually really good for me, because now when I board wipe, I could have Facebreaker out there already.
The city's tearing itself apart.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6. I'll wait to play my land. Pay the 2. That way I get Elspeth. Get rid of 2 lands, their token, and their planeswalker. That's what's up. And they just helped me, because now my Facebreaker is gonna come right back right about meow. Three cards open and they passed. Interesting. That was a very interesting play. Let's see what happens. It got countered. That sucks. You monster. Counter target spell unless they pay 2. I'll throw 2 on it. Does that resolve? You freaking monster. I should have waited till main phase 2. But there's really no way to know that, so it's fine. That's not a misplay. It doesn't count. This is fine. You monster. And I'm just gonna hope that they don't remove him. They're hovering over, so they're probably gonna remove him. Immediately went to end step, so we're alright. Heck yeah. Let's sack that token. What can we find? Sarah Paragon would be beautiful. That's not what we found. And I'm gonna hold on to Benalia, just in case there's a board wipe, because that's what Azurius does. That's so dumb. I hate that so much. Oh. Let's see. Their Planeswalker was a 6-drop. So I'm going to work on getting that Blast Zone up to a 6-drop, and we could put 2 on it. We will play Benalia. Keep the land in our hand so we can protect her if she tries to get destroyed. And we'll just sit tight. That sucks. Exile all creatures. Oh. And they're gonna incubate, I think, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way, which is gonna be 2, and that stinks. Alright, well, we might as well bump this up to 2. Cool. We're out of Elspeths, so our Planeswalkers are... we don't have any Planeswalker action. We're getting a whole bunch of nothing here. We're gonna get hit with a 2/2 over and over while they keep removing other stuff. Sarah Paragon would be great if we didn't have our graveyard exiled. So we're just in trouble here. It's that easy. Okay, we got a hopeful. I'm glad I only put 2 in the deck. I'm gonna keep a land in my hand just in case I get another Benalia. That way, well, a little something to work with, but this is not looking good, folks. Yikes. I don't know why they didn't swing on that. Maybe it's because they're at 9 and they don't want to do 2 for 1. I don't know. Eventually we're going to play all of our lands. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh, weak. Got nothing I can play there. Here comes removal. Here it comes. No, no removal. Okay. No, there it is. Why? Oh, oh, it hurts. Oh, that's so frustrating. And here we go again. Just the most removal. That's so painful to play against. Ugh. 3/3, swinging in. Teferi Temporal. Okay, so they're gonna create a token that gets bigger for every card that they draw. That's gonna be a problem.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
And they're just gonna keep blinking my creature, the only creature I have. So that means, or I guess they're gonna put a 2/2 double.
I brought backup.
What is this? That's a 5-drop. At least we got rid of her. No blocks. No Elspeths. This is interesting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's give it +4. It's a 5/6. So if they double block, they can get rid of it, but I can get rid of both of them. And I guess it makes sense to go for Teferi because it causes more problems over time. So we'll see.
Who's that handsome devil?
Swing. Oh, come on. You know you want to swing. Alright, so that is a 5-drop. I will put out a Blast Zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 4 on it. Alright, we'll be getting rid of Teferi next turn. No attacks. Actually, if I swing for both, because I mean they could easily just get another exile all, create another incubate. While I have the board state, I need to do something about it. If I swing with both, they'll have to double block a lot. It's lethal, so they have to block. That 5/6 is going to become a 6/7. Double block, double block. So you'd have to triple block. Oh, yeah. Just gonna see what we can do. Do not tell me they're gonna exile that or bounce it at the last second. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's actually kind of a misplay. They should have destroyed the one that's doing the whole creature anthem thing, making them bigger, and then blocked the weaker 1/2 with your double strike. You wouldn't have needed to double block and a lot less stuff to worry about. I'll get hit for 2 first, then I'll get rid of their double strike and that. That's fine. They're all gonna trade. And I'm up to 22, baby. This is one of the slowest and dumbest games that I've ever played.
There
They've
is
got
much
27
past
cards in their deck.
vengeance.
I've got 27 in mine. It's a very, very, very slow game. Goodbye, Teferi. Oh,
Mind is willing. Body, it hurts.
bah!
There, Junior, here. Nobody knows the
That's gonna
past
be
better
game.
than me.
I have a feeling I'm just gonna get lands for the rest of the game. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get, I don't know, 6 lands. Or, no, I've got a couple in the graveyard already.
Who's that handsome devil?
14. I've got 14 lands already played. No blocks. Take 9. Ooh, hold the phone. Do they have any instant speed BS? They don't. Tell me you don't have something here. That would be so annoying. Get in there! Yes! They didn't block it! That's a misplay! Yeah! Oh! Oh, we lucked out there. All they had to do was block it. And they could have just stretched this game out even farther. Now, I did gain 14 life there, but all they had to do was block. I guess they didn't see the double strike. Ah! Very cool. That was a fun game. Alright, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, keep it easy. Also, watch these games, get those games, and walk those planes. Yeah.